Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's makeup tutorial is sponsored by Google, and you know I don't typically do makeup on my channel because I'm not proficient at it. When I was younger, I was experimental. I got into the intricacies of makeup and I tried everything, and it's not my thing at all. So what I focus on is simple makeup so I can enhance my beauty, and of course focus on oil control as well as complexion, because I've got 3 complexions going on. My neck and chest are the lightest parts of my body. My hands are darker. My face is a little bit lighter, somewhere in the middle, and it's just a mess. I can never really get it right. So I already got started and I used my Clinique Pore Refining Solution Stay Matte Hydrator. This is like the 3rd time I'm using this, and I found that it's easier for me to pat it in. It kind of reminds me of the Becca primer, so just pat that in and get matte. Next up is the Master Blur Stick by Maybelline. It is transparent, and you've seen me use this on vacation. Back when I still went on vacation, I just put it everywhere, and it serves as my primer. It helps eliminate pores, and there's literally no method to my madness. I just put it all over, except under my eyes, because I'll go in there with a darker color, and I'll put some up here too. It does feel like a balm going on, so you're not gonna have this really tight feel that you get with mattifying products. When it comes to pores and fine lines, this is my best friend in terms of a primer. I'm gonna go in with this blur stick in tan, and that's 130. This is the darkest shade that they have. So that's under my eyes and on my nose, and I can't see anything. I should be using a mirror to do this, but that's okay. That's for the under eyes, because I didn't put any of the transparent there. So next up is my bareMINERALS BAREPRO Concealer in neutral and deep. What number is this? Number 15. I'm gonna use that for like dark spots and the corners of my mouth. Really, I don't need to use it that much, but I'll use it down here because I'm a little bit darker in the chin area, and of course on my mustache area. Just anywhere where I see like acne scars or hyperpigmentation. Just use my fingers. Personally, I prefer creams over liquids because liquids crease a lot with me, and my eyes, after a while, I'll get those really crazy creases. But with the Maybelline and other stuff, really, I can't really tell what it is, I found that I don't get the creases anymore. They're like on my smile lines, everything looks good. I just stick to the Maybelline primer because it just works. After patting that in, I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty 445 Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Powder Foundation. It is so much better than the liquid foundation, which I absolutely hate. I cannot stand that foundation at all. The color is good, but the foundation dried my face out completely. All the fine lines were showing. So I went back to my normal, which is powder. When I was younger and I couldn't afford liquid foundation, I would always just use powder. I'm not gonna put too much on my forehead because first of all, I don't even need it on my forehead. Right here on the side of my eyes, that's my problem area with acne. So I really pack it in there. It's really because of hair and hair products, and that's why I like keeping my hair out of my face. But people always yell at me like, why don't you keep your hair down as much? Because I break out like crazy. The remnant of the powder is gonna come up here and here, just so that it's uniform, but not so much that it's packed in there, because I'm gonna come in here with other stuff. For my eyebrows, I'll go in with my Essence Brow Gel. Really what I want to do is just direct them so that they can go where they need to go and I don't have them all over the place. And I'm also gonna take care of my lashes to separate them so mascara application is a bit easier. I have 2 brow pencils here. This one is unrecognizable. Some kind of something. I got it from the beauty supply store. I'll figure it out. But I'm gonna sharpen them both. I think what I'll do is I'll use Maybelline TattooStudio, and this is in brown, and the brown looks black. It's very dark, and it's ideal for more dramatic looks, or just if you're gonna take pictures and you want your brows to actually show up. She is definitely the one. So this one is new to me. I'm still getting used to her because she's kind of smudgy, but she works. Why am I calling her a she? It works. Somewhere between a gel and a pencil. That's what it is. But the color is intense. Okay, so just go light This is so hard for me because my eyebrows are jacked up. I do my best, but I don't expect much. Fortunately, I have enough hair that I don't have to draw too much extra. All I did was draw the outline, and I'm gonna go in with my Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation Concealer Combo. It just goes all over the place. Very messy. It has a wand applicator, but I'm not gonna use it as a foundation. Just getting a small amount to clean up my eyebrows. It's perfect, but the mess is annoying, but I'm still gonna keep using it until I find something better. So right now, this is the best that I have, and I'm pleased with the results I get. My eyebrows do not match because I had 2 incidents where I kind of broke my face on both sides. 4 years apart, I think. I can't remember. I was really young, so the way I see it, as long as they look pretty decent, I'm happy. I'm not really interested in having perfect eyebrows. I have a new palette, the one by LAWLESS. Listen, I've never heard of this brand before. I was on Sephora's website. I saw this really small palette. I was like, look, this is a great travel palette. And I prefer smaller sizes with makeup palettes, eyeliner, mascara, and all of that because I don't wear makeup every single day. I wear makeup for YouTube videos and sometimes for church. Like, can we state facts? In all of my years working, I've probably only worn makeup to work maybe 2 or 3 times. Yeah. These pigments loosen easily. The first shade is Unconditional, which is a matte crimson red. I'm not good at makeup terms, but I start in the center and I just kind of windshield wiper my way from side to side, back and forth, pendulum, whatever you want to call it. And that's what I do. It's deceptive. Like when you look at it, you're like, it seems kind of ashy. It seems kind of devoid of color, but it has so much color in it. I'm deepening with Sweet Dreams, which is a matte berry plum. We're going to go in the outer corners and just like deepen the original color. So I'm very impressed by this brand, and I'll check them out and see if they have something else that's more along the colors that I really love. The color payoff is amazing. I'm gonna get Baby Love, which is a metallic mauvey taupe color, and I'm going to just make a line right here inside. I don't have a lot of lid space, so I like to keep my shimmers very close to the lash line so that I don't have transfer all over my eye. Next up is my Stila eyeliner. I'm going to just bring it right on the lash line inside on top, and it defines my eyes better so the shape can look good. Sometimes I'll go all the way across, do a baby wing, but today I'm not gonna do that because I'm not in the mood. So I'm gonna use my NYX Wonder Pencil in my waterline, and I'm not gonna go all the way across because I think it looks weird and clownish. I'll start like right here and go. I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty mascara. I absolutely love this. This is like one of those that Rihanna just got right. Like it's amazing. Feel like it looks good, but if I need a second coat, I'll come back later. I know a bunch of you are looking like, is she gonna finish her brows? Yes I am. So let's do that now. And I'm getting that same brush that I used to do a cleanup job, and I'm just going to graze across the front with it because it's a brown and it's gonna just lessen the intensity of this deep brown color that I used and make it a little bit more natural so you can actually see my skin under the brows. This time I'm using the brow gel to set everything in place. Now that I've done my brows and my eyes, I'm gonna use my LORAC Complexion Pen. This is a light color, very light color. CP8 Warm down the bridge of my nose. I'm going to go ahead and come down with parallel lines and get some under my eyes. Notice how I'm not going right under my eyes because I do not want it right on my lash line because it just looks terrible. Blend it out or in. Keep everything under the crease. That way I can also have that shadow under my eyes and it just makes it look better. I'm gonna do a soft wash of my Maybelline Fit Me powder in 330. It's way too light for me, but it's okay for under eye concealing. Ulta Beauty Adjustable Coverage Foundation. Ugh. Can be applied wet or dry. I got it and I didn't realize that it was so dark. So that is gonna go on my nose. I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier setting powder. Set those under eyes with something that is fine and it's gonna go into every crack, crevice, and pore. Always cleaning up. Now that that's done, I'm gonna go and just kind of contour my face a little bit. If I want a more natural look, I'll just use this by itself. And this is bareMINERALS in Espresso 27. It's red, so it's not my shade. I have more of a yellow neutral undertone. And I just use this to deepen certain parts of my face without actually going too dark. The red's gonna make it look darker without it looking muddy, and I like that. So just getting a shade that's a little bit deeper than my complexion in a red, it's gonna give me some color and it's also going to make me look kind of contoured. Then on top of that, I'll use the Adjustable Coverage Foundation, which is too dark for me, but it's also not gonna look too dark because it has something under it that will bring out some reds and give a fake like blush look. I need to finish things off with my powder. First of all, get rid of that concealer up top. And my lips. Okay, so what's remaining, I'm just going to come up here. I'm not adding powder to this area. I'm just going with the little powder that's left here that's deeper so that it's not so intense and I don't have that flashback when I take a picture. Now, before I leave, I need to take care of the color differences going on my nose and just come down with my powder brush, kind of like I'm buffing and polishing my nose. So the light isn't too light, the dark isn't too dark, and it's not too sharp. We just want subtle highlights, subtle shadows. Now that I'm done with my face, I think, I'm gonna go in with my Clinique Almost Lipstick. I think this is almost lipstick, right? Fenty Beauty Mademoiselle in Saucy is orange. TattooStudio again, because it really feels more like it should be for my lips than my eyes. And I'm gonna top it off with PMS by Fenty. All I have to do now is use my powder around my lips and make sure, you know, I color in the lines. This is it. This is the look. Please be good. This is actually not bad for someone who did not do her makeup in the bathroom, because I'm terrible at this. This is why I don't do makeup tutorials. This is not my thing. But I kind of like the way my hair looks. Even though I tied this up to keep it out of the way, I'm gonna let it down though, because we need to complete the look.